How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be opening up a ton of the tier 3 troves, and we're going to be opening up the big ones specifically, mainly because there's a specific way that you can gather these that's pretty time efficient, and the pages out of these are the most expensive and personally most useful for my account, so I thought why not start opening up these ones. So as you can see, we do have 500 of these, and we are going to try and work out how much GP per hour we can get through these. And there's going to be two different ways I'm going to be looking at this. So obviously once we've opened these up and worked out how much we've gotten in total, we'll work out how much that would be just grinding these out. There's a certain amount of these that you can get an hour, so this is going to be pretty easy to work that one out. And the other way, like I said, there's a way of gathering these that is pretty time efficient, so I want to work out how much GP per hour it would be if you were to do it sort of as a more time management sort of thing, and I'll kind of explain what I mean by that later in the video. So if you do end up enjoying this video, then do give the video a like, dislike it if you dislike it, and if you are new then please do subscribe. We also have a Discord channel where I post videos as soon as they go live, so if you want to join that, the link for that will be down in the description. And yeah, with all that being said, let's get these things open. Alright, so quickly before we open these up, Jagex did do a patch notes thing revealing the drop rates for the Elder God Wars dungeon. And I'll skip past all the bosses, but if we go straight down to the bottom, wherever it is, there it is, it does show the tier 3 Elder Troves and their drop rates. So with a fully upgraded Pontifex Shadow Ring, the chance of finding a Pernix Quiver fragment is 1 out of 10, which is kind of what we sussed from when I last opened some of these. And the chance of getting a scripture or manuscript page is 1 out of 50. So out of these 500, we should see roughly, I don't know, 50 Pernix Quiver fragments, and we should see at least 10 drops of the pages. Alright, so we have got our stopwatch going, so let's get these open. I kind of don't know what to expect from them. I did empty my coin pouch just in case that the coins didn't stack out of this. There's the first load of pages, which is pretty good. They are pretty expensive, and I'm hoping to get quite a few of those. I think you get 2 or 3 per drop, so we're with a 1 in 50. I'm assuming that we want to be finding at least 20 of those. There's our first Pernix Quiver fragments. We are a little bit under drop weight of those already, so never mind, we're back up to it. So yeah, we'll probably see about somewhere between 20 and 30 pages, and about 50 of the Pernix Quiver fragments if we're on drop rate. So I feel like I should probably just click through these a little bit faster. I don't really know what sort to expect. I'm going to move some stuff because I want to see those 3 basically. Everything else is pretty much just normal loot, I think. I don't think there's anything specifically good out of this. Onyx is pretty nice, I'll put that there. Wine of Zamorak is, not Zamorak, Saradomin is okay. When a little bit under drop rate on the fragments, but that's fine. Hopefully we'll catch up on that, and you never know, right? We could get super lucky and get loads of those, or it could go completely the wrong way, which right now it currently is. Could do with hitting a few more of those. Alright, so we're already 100 in, and we have not quite hit the drop rate for the fragments, which is fine, but I do kind of want to make my own one, so I wouldn't mind seeing some of those drop a little bit more. Got 2 onyxes so far. I don't really know what else there is that comes out of these. I think we've gotten everything that comes out of them. Could be wrong there. We are really low on the Pernix fragment so far. Really hoping that they catch up a little bit sooner. What are we on now? That's like 5 drops, right? Might be ahead on that one actually, I'm not quite sure. But But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some more of those Pernix Quiver fragments because we are a long way off hitting drop rate. Alright, let's keep going. Turning out to be okay money, it's not terrible. Got some Hydrix bolt tips there. How much even are they at the moment? 9k each, that's fine. Yeah, we are still slightly lagging behind on the fragments, which is okay, I suppose. My luck's anything to go off, this is about right. So, not quite ever hitting drop rate. But not too bad. Okay. Got 6 onyxes so far, so that's not terrible. So how many behind are we with fragments so far? We are, what, about 2 behind? That's not bad. Okay, we're about 1 behind. I think we're back on drop rate, so just got a little bit of a lucky streak there to catch back up. So, makes about sense. And all of a sudden, I mention it, and we start dropping behind again, but that's fine. Okay. It's not a bad cash pile that's just sat there, to be honest. And overall, I'm making fairly good money out of this. I'm assuming with my ring being fully upgraded and in the bank, it should still work. I have overcharged it, so it works everywhere, even while it's in the bank, so I'm assuming that works for this as well. Okay. I was going to say we're slightly lagging behind on the fragments, and then it just jumped up a ton. We are back on drop rate with them. We're about on drop rate with the pages as well. Like I said, it depends whether you got 2 or 3. I think we've got 2 every time, so we are pretty much on drop rate with those as well. Yeah, we are on drop rate now completely with the fragments, so if we get any extra, that is just bonus. So, definitely cannot complain at that. We've pretty much got what we expected out of this. So, that is what we got there, and if we have a look at our little timer thingy, we can see that we made 208 million GP. So there is 2 different ways of working out how much GP per hour these are, and the way that these is going to work is if we were to just grind those out. For anyone that doesn't know the mechanics of the tier 3 troves, you can only get so many of them per hour. You can only get 10 per hour, so essentially 1 every 6 minutes, should I say. So if you wanted to just grind that out, that would have taken, what would that even taken? 50 hours? So what would that be? Like 4 mil an hour if you wanted to just grind them out? So I would definitely say that this is not worth doing in that sense. However, the other way that you can do this is every 6 minutes in the game, or more than that, it doesn't really matter. If you want to look at this as a time efficient way, you could basically go just collect one of these every 6 minutes or more, as long as it's already been 6 minutes during sort of past since the last one you collected. You can just go collect another one instantly. So when I'm talking about sort of a time efficient manner, think of it as, let's just for example say shop runs in the game. They take what, 10-15 minutes, something like that. Let's say 15 minutes. I don't know how much profit they make. Let's say in that 15 minutes they make 5 mil. That would make shop runs a 20 mil per hour kind of money making method. But obviously it's not something that you can consistently do for a whole hour. So if you look at this as each one of these takes between, I don't know, 10-15 seconds to get, that 500 would have taken somewhere between, well, let's just say it took about 2 hours. It would be, let's go for the 15 seconds per one. It took like 2 hours for me to collect. So you could look at this as, if you did it as a time efficient way, 100 mil per hour, 104 mil per hour in fact. So basically what I would normally do is, when I'm doing like clue scrolls for instance, I'll go do sort of, I don't know, like 2 or 3 clue scrolls, come smack the rock, get one of those, go back to clue scrolls. That has taken 15 seconds out of my time of doing something else to basically make a bit of extra money on the side. So if I was to do that for that many times, I basically made 100+ mil an hour in just extra money, alongside like doing clues. You could do this alongside anything. And if you look at it as the time efficient way, as long as you're doing it, as long as it's been 6 minutes since the last one, it doesn't really matter. Like, you know, you could do it every 10 minutes, you could do it every half an hour, because every single one of them is only ever going to take you like 15 seconds to get, and not just be camping that rock for 6 minutes to get another one. So I hope that I kind of explained that correctly. I'm not very good at explaining stuff sometimes, but basically, yeah, as long as it's been 6 minutes, come smack the rock, get another one, go do your other stuff, and you'll be making basically 100 mil per hour on the side. You know, like I said, each one's only going to take about 15 seconds, so to do an hour, you're going to be talking like a week of doing that or something, but you know, it is what it is, right? So hopefully that explained it well enough, and yeah, I hope, you know, you guys can use this to make a bit more money on the side. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for today's video. So if you did enjoy it, then do give the video a like, dislike it if you dislike it, and if you are new, then please do subscribe. And as usual, I will catch you in the next one.